Today we will see how to generate images using Azure OpenAI services. So already I have one Azure OpenAI services. I have open. Now we will go to the Azure OpenAI Studio. Here you can see we have images playground. I have created few images. You can see it. Let's generate some more images. See, this is the one prompt. Lion and fox are fighting in the middle of the jungle. Generate 5 different images. And now click on the generate. Is a fail. As of now, I think it's not able to create the 5 different images. So let's give the one image. Then we will see the system can able to generate more image. I think it's look like our system can able to generate the images. Different system can able to generate the images. As of now, it is not look like that much good, but yeah, Azure OpenAI service can able to generate the images. Let's see how can we do using the code. Now we will see step by step how to generate the images using Azure OpenAI in a Python. So friends, you can see this is the Microsoft Documents generating images using Azure OpenAI in Python. So we'll do step by step. So what we need to do? So you need to set up Azure OpenAI API key and endpoint. If you don't have a set in your environment variable, like create your environment variable. I already have my environment variables in .env files. If you do not know how to create a environment variable and use it in your applications, I already have created video on for this. I will put it in my description, so you can go ahead and check it there. Now, first of all, what are the things you need to install? You need to have OpenAI. You need to install request library, pillow library. I already have Azure OpenAI as I already used this my previous project where I have created generate text where I have created chat completion API using Azure OpenAI. So for that times I already install OpenAI load environment. So this all the things I already have. So I have copied this. Let me copy this and use it here. Now I need to create a client for that. So I will create a client. I will be quickly create a client for Azure OpenAI. We will create a copy this for creating a client. Actually, I already have, so I'm not copying this because I need to change my Azure OpenAI key. Also, I have already created client. So I will copy this client. Paste here. Now just I will be print to check my client is still working or not. So let me print it. Yeah, see, I can get my Azure OpenAI client object. So what are the other things I require? I need to generate the image client.images.generate, and where I'm using my model DLR3, and I can give my prompt, which I show like this, how we get the prompt. So I copy this results. My client is created. Let's see, like I have generated the one image and I will get the one results. So let me see the print and see what are the results we will get. Here I'm getting some error. Here it is telling we need to create a JSON response. When our result will be back, it will be we need to use this model underscore doc underscore JSON, and that whatever results we will get it, we need to put it in our JSON response. Let me create that. So getting the data in a JSON format, we need to import JSON library. So let me import JSON. And now let me see what are the JSON responses coming. Response. Okay, so it is showing the API deployment for this resources does not exist. If you created deployment within the last 5 minutes, please wait a moment. Okay, let me see what is happening with my deployment. So yeah, friends, I got it. There is a, you can see here, I have used the Dela E2 system, and when I'm using my code, and that I'm telling like a Dela 3, so I need to use Dela 2. Okay. Let me check it one more time. Still it is not able to get it. Still it is showing API development for this resource does not exist. So let me find out what is the actually error. So actually I didn't deploy my image model. This is just a playground. I need to deploy. So let me go to the model catalog. This is the model catalog and this Dela E3. Now I'm going to deploy. Okay, for me it is showing your available quota limit is low for this model and region. For this model in this region and subscriptions. So for me it is showing these messages. Maybe for you it will not be shown. So still let me create and deploy. Now my model is deployed. This is my model name. I will be use it. Let me see if I can able to get the JSON response. Now I can able to get my JSON response. So we can say it's my Dela E3 image model is successfully deployed, and I can able to call from the my Python code. Here you can see some other detail such as how many token per minute it will be used, what are the rate limit request per minute, what is your model name, what is your model versions, when this model is previous created, currently is in a preview version Dela. So what are the other things we can, here is an image background, here is also is in a code, show code. We have first create the client. Okay, that is fine. We have generated one image giving one prompt and getting the results. Once we got the results, it is giving our image that we need to show to the our client. So once we got the image, we have to store that image into your one of the directory. So for that, you need to set up the directory to store the image. So let's say you have given the directory name and image. So if it is directory does not exist, it will be create the one directory. If it is now its directory does not exist, it will be create your directory with the images name. After you create your directory, what are the things you need to do? You need to initialize image path. Not that file types should be PNG. Here means whatever files you will generate, it is a generated image will be in a PNG format. So you have to create a generated image PNG. So this file path you need to initialize this file path. So once you got your results, you can able to store in this image path. Now what you need to do, you need to retrieve generated image. Once you got your generated image, you can extract that image URL. It is just you get the URL. You didn't get still yet image. You just are getting the image URL. So you will get the image URL. Now this one we need to call this image URL in the content to download the image. So it will be generated image will be downloaded. Now you need to open your image path to write your generated image in your image file. And once you downloaded your image, you can display image in your default browser. We'll follow this all the step and we will generate one image from our Python code. So first of all, let me set up the directory. We copy this to set up the my image directory. So we have written our code to store our generated image into the directory. Then we need to initialize our image path. Then we need to retrieve the generate image and we will get our image URL. After getting the image URL, we can able to download our images. We don't have currently this, so we need to import request. Let me import our request. Import request. You can get your images through HTTPX also and using a request also. So we are using a request.get. So we will get our generated image. Then we need to open our directory and we need to write that files. We will display our image. So we don't have our image also. So for getting the image, we need to install pilo. So let me install pip install pilo. So now our all the step is done. So first we will create our Azure OpenAI client. Once our client is created, then we have called client.images.generate using the deploy model, which is named delay3. We have provided our prompt. So that we got the results. Once we got the results, simultaneously, we have created one folder getting the name with images to store our generated image. If images, this folder is not there, then it is creating new directory with images folder name. Once our file is downloaded, we have given the name like generate images.png. Now we need to retrieve our generate image from our results. We got that in our JSON response, and in that JSON response from data of 0 URL, you are get the extracted images URL from the response. After getting the image URL, you need to download the images from that image URL. So you got the generated image. Once you got the generated image, you need to store locally. Once you store the images, and now you displaying the images to your default image viewer. We have installed our Philo, but we didn't use to get the image. So first we will do from PIL import image. Yes, image. Let me run this time. My code is running. It's trying to get the results. Now it will create an image folder. Let's wait for that. Yeah, see, file is also saved in this, and after saving my generated image files, it has show me in my viewer. Here one thing, so we have given the generated image name. So what we'll do, we will create one dynamic names. So every times whenever our files is generated, it will be give dynamic name. To get the dynamic name, we need to import datetime. So from datetime import datetime. Now we need dynamic image name. So we'll create one image name equal to, let's before that let's create a today date equal to datetime dot now. After creating today date, what we are doing, we will get the image name. So we will give name like this, generated image plus today date dot, and we will convert this our date time format to %d, %m, %y, underscore, %h for hours, %m for minute, %m for seconds. So now this image name will got it, and at the last we will append the png. So this image name, dynamic image name, we will use it here. One more things, here we are getting the static prompt. We need to get this as a dynamic prompt. So what we'll do, we will create one functions get image from text. Here we will provide our input. This input text we will pass it here. We will call get image for text. This text you can dynamically get from anywhere. So line and walk waiting in the middle of the jungle. Let's see what we are getting. So you can see we got our images, and you can see our images also dynamically stores. So that's it for today. Friends, if you like my video, then like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching the video.